I'm going to be speaking to Frank Hawkins. This is September 18th, 2016. Frank, why don't we start with your family? How many generations has lived here in Cornish?
As far back as they could find any record was 1873 when my grandfather and grandmother moved down here from Lisbon.
Oh.
And my mother had a letter that had been sent to my grandmother in Lisbon stating that if she wanted anything to do with a home place, she better get back to Cornish because there was somebody living here.
So it was your mother's family?
So it was before my grandmother.
Right, your grandmother.
They came back here in 1873.
Yeah.
So before that, but there's no record because the records got destroyed, I guess.
Oh. So you grew up here and your father grew up here then?
No, my father grew up in Claremont.
Oh. So this is, you moved into
my
your
mother grew up here.
Your mother grew up
Yeah.
here. Your mother grew up
And
here.
her two brothers and sister were all born here.
Oh. Okay. And then she stayed here, and then this is where you
Yeah.
grew up.
Yeah.
Huh. Were they all farmers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then, of course, we ran a greenhouse here for years.
Yes.
And
Now, who started the greenhouse?
My mother.
Your mother did.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Well, I knew your mother.
Oh, I'm
She's a
sure.
nice lady. Huh.
Yeah.
So, and a greenhouse went on beyond her death, didn't you? Kept it going, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Teresa and I ran it for probably 3-4 years after she passed. But it was basically the cost of fuel that we decided not to do it any longer. Because it was the last year we run it. Of course, I worked construction, so I was laid off in the wintertime.
Yeah, I was going to say, you had another job too then.
I just stayed here and cut wood and burned. I've had 3 oil barrel stoves in that big greenhouse to keep it so we could use it, just to save on oil.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been when that embargo hit.
Oh, yeah.
And you couldn't get gas, oil, anything else.
Oh, right.
It probably about 3 years, maybe 4,
4 years after.
after she passed it.
Yeah. And then what did you do for work? You worked
Construction.
Yeah. So you've always been.
And I was always laid off in the winter.
Yeah.
So I worked for Davis and Simons and in the woods. And
Logging.
yeah, Duncan Hunter.
Yeah. Huh. Did anyone ever farm here? Did you have animals at all?
We used to, yeah.
Yeah. And cows?
Yeah. Well, I started farming after I got out of the Navy.
Your father didn't farm though.
Oh yeah.
He did too. Yeah.
Well, he only had like milk 4 or 5 cows, milk on my hand, of course, and that wasn't going to work with me with a family. So
Yeah.
I got up to 15 milkers.
By hand?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I had land. I farmed away from the home.
Yeah.
And so there wasn't land enough here. I pastured the whole thing here.
Yeah. Oh.
But
That's hard work.
my wife finally suggested one day that I ought to make up my mind whether I was going to feed my children or them damn cows. So
Dear.
I decided to go to work. I worked construction. Well, I retired from Local 98 operating engineers.
Oh, okay.
I had 22 years for them.
Yeah.
That was basically like a hiring hall.
Oh.
But they did, looked out for us to a certain extent, negotiated contracts. And provided our insurance, health insurance, and retirement.
Yeah.
So the company contributed and we contributed.
Oh, wow. Great. That worked out.
Because you'd never get time enough with any one company to amount to anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. When did you get your first car?
On a 16.
When you were 16? So there was. Yeah. So everybody had cars. Yeah.
Well, it was a 1935 Oldsmobile.
Really?
Well worn.
Yeah. I bet.
I didn't run that too long.
Yeah.
Then I got a 35 Ford four-door that I think it was it been Helen Fifield was out to flat. She passed away, and Elders Atwood had taken care of the car. She'd drive it Thanksgiving Day, and Elders would put it up on blocks until Memorial Day, and she wanted it again. It was really immaculate.
Yeah. That would be
It didn't stay that way. But I got quite a few years out of that one.
Yeah.
But of course you couldn't get a car, right after war.
No.
It was, they just, well, I don't remember if there was a price ceiling on automobiles, used ones,
Yeah.
and if you could find one, you couldn't pay over that ceiling price.
Oh, really?
So that was the price, no matter condition they was in.
You don't remember what the price was?
I think I got that one at bid. Bob LeClaire was the next bidder. Bob was a little upset, I think, that I got it, but I think I paid around $335, something like that. I paid the ceiling price anyway.
Yeah. That was the price, huh? Wow. That's great.
No, it was a good car. Well, that kept me going till, I guess first three of my children came home from the hospital in it.
Yeah. Now you had 3 children.
Well, I had 4.
You had 4.
I had a different vehicle by the time the fourth would come along.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know you had Ralph and I went
Catherine.
Catherine.
Yeah. Glenn.
Glenn.
And
Yeah.
Sherman.
Sherman, that's right. Sherman, I forgot. Yeah, they're all moved in different parts of the country.
Well, Glenn and Ralph are still in Sunapee.
Oh, okay.
Sherman's in Georgia. That's just outside of Atlanta. Catherine's in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're a horse farm.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that.
You got a farm down there with. Well, she built it herself. The first husband, second husband, she had a piece of land they bought, been a tobacco field,
Oh, yeah.
60, 70 acres. And when they separated, she decided to start a horse farm. So she bought a house, had the house moved onto it, prefab houses,
Yeah.
and built the whole thing. Paddocks, 16 stall
Yeah, she's a
barn.
hard worker like her father.
Yeah, oh yeah. But she found out when she was 60 years old that it was too much work for her.
Mm.
And, she kept getting hurt
Yeah.
with them damn horses. They're dangerous,
Yeah.
especially spirited ones. And she was taking the boarders, of course.
You said you've never been down there to visit her, though.
No.
No. Have you done any traveling? Have you gone anywhere in the United States? You done?
Well, yeah.
Except for the Navy.
Yeah.
You traveled a lot then.
Teresa and I used to go down south every spring, usually
Oh,
a
you
couple
did.
weeks before I pick it up and going back to work.
Oh,
Down Georgia, Sherman.
yeah. Oh, great.
At the time, Catherine was living in Powhatan, just outside of Richmond.
Oh, yeah. So you go down there, huh? So, how do you see Cornish has changed since you were growing up?
For the worse.
For the worse? Think
No
so? In
question
what
in my
way?
mind about that.
No. How do you, in what way? What do you think?
Well, basically, concerning myself and my family, the town office over there has developed so many rules and regulations they claim is state law, a lot of it. But some of it is their own idea, I gotta be pretty sure. It's just ridiculous. Like you gotta get, it's supposed to get a permit, an excavation permit. So if you want to go out in the backyard and plant a tomato plant, you got to dig a hole. Now that's excavation. It'll cost you $50 to plant a tomato plant. If they enforce it.
Yeah.
You just, Clara Chellis, Clara Weld,
Or Weld, yeah.
she came down here one time. And she had a form there that she wanted to get signatures on to get zoning in, I believe, and some rules and regulations concerning what you could do, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, basically. And of course I told her I didn't think I wanted to sign anything. I'd like things just the way they were. And, well, she says, you know, Frank, these things will never apply to people like you and Arthur Hunt. Well, I guess it didn't bother Arthur much, but they bothered me considerable.
Yeah.
Trying to get a lot set up here for my grandson. He was to build a house.
Oh, yeah.
So we cut the logs and then we sawed the stuff out and it's stuck up there back of the barn, still up on the hill. And just can't seem to get things through.
Oh, dear.
Part of it's my daughter, because see, she and Ralph own this place.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh.
I gave it to them.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what my parents did. Of course, I was an only child, so there was no problem.
Oh, you were the only child. Oh.
And when they passed, well, there was no hassle one way or the other. I did the same thing with the house here and the cottage we got over the Baptist Pond. We got it to Sherman and Glenn. And I'm reasonably sure that Glenn and his wife will probably move in there very, very soon. It's rented right now, but he's got a beautiful log cabin right on Sunapee Harbor.
Oh, nice.
Looks right down on the dock restaurant there. And I say location, well, he's in a good location. But it's a bitch of a driveway. It's paved, but it's still steep, miserable in the winter. And of course he's crippled up pretty bad.
Oh, yes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dear.
He can't do hardly anything.
Oh, dear.
If he does, he's on enough medication so he can work 2-3 hours maybe helping me do something. Then he'll suffer for 2 days.
Oh, dear.
It's not good at all.
Oh, dear.
He's had 20 plus major operations.
Oh, my goodness. What has he got?
Between his head and his back. Originally, he fell. He got out of his Jeep. He was working over the Ruger. It was slippery, icy that morning. He got out of his Jeep and he lost his footing and he just sat down on the ice. He went in the shop, went to work, and he said he stood it for about 2 hours. And he told me he got to go home. So he started doctoring then, of course. And it was 7 years before they found out what was wrong with him. He had crushed that the thing that carries spinal fluid in your backbone. But until they developed the MRI machine, the X-ray wouldn't show it. But when they finally, 7 years later, they got this MRI going, then they found it. And of course, doctors, first thing you're going to do is get the knife sharpened up, fix it. You know.
Get the knife sharp. Oh,
It hasn't worked out that way.
Oh, that's too bad. So what else have you seen in Cornish that has changed? You used to know most people in town, did you, when you were growing up?
Probably. Well, yeah, when I was around here, like when I was family.
Yeah.
But, no, basically, of course, the town, except for development. I mean, there's no question there's been a lot of development in this town.
What did you do for entertainment? Were you in the Grange when you were younger?
Yeah, I think I was. I know I used to go to Grange meetings.
Yeah.
So that must have been it.
That used to be a big entertainment for young people, wasn't it?
Yeah, they had dances. Because it was in 4-H. Never got into Boy Scouts. There was no Boy Scouts that I knew of at that time.
Yeah.
But I left for the Navy when I was 17. So.
17. Whoa. How long were you in there?
2 years.
2 years. Yeah.
If I'd been left alone, I'd still be there.
Really?
No, I really had it made.
Yeah. You got married after you got home, or were you married before?
Yeah. No.
Okay. You met Teresa?
No, she was a telephone operator, of course.
Oh.
At that time, they were still, telephone company was still trying to control their operators to the extent that if they got married, they would either find another position for them other than operating, or lay them off.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I guess that kind of went by the wayside because of probably political concerns, and started making laws governing what the employers could do to their employees.
Yeah. So she had to give up her job when she got married then?
Yeah. Oh, she didn't. No.
She didn't? Oh.
No.
No, she kept working.
Yeah. And then, of course, she got transferred to White River. She didn't want to go up there because when she was still in Claremont, there was still what they call the cord board. They had cords they plugged in. And up there was all computer.
Oh, wow.
Consoles.
Oh.
And she didn't want to do that, but normal, I always talked her into going up there just for the retirement, basically.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't amount to much because she didn't live that long. But.
How old was she when she died?
She would have been 70 that fall. She died in June.
Oh, so she worked most of her life then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, she had stroke. Put her down. She was retired when she had the first stroke. That was a 6-year deal. She had a second stroke about a little over a year before she died.
Oh, dear.
And that one paralyzed her from the neck down.
Oh my goodness! You have to take care of her. Did you? She stayed at home, and you took care of her.
Well, we stayed over. She wanted to be over at the cottage,
Oh.
so we stayed over there.
Oh, who lived here?
Nobody.
Nobody.
No. Actually, Amy was over there then. She'd been there 4 years.
Oh.
And,
What was the cottage built for originally? For your mother? What was
that house over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
for your mother?
Yeah.
When you got married?
Soon after.
Soon after? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she was a nice lady.
No, I can't complain about my life.
Yeah. You've had a good life. Yeah.
I had somebody to eat most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Anything else that you can remember about Cornish that you'd like to tell us? Anything you remember?
Well, I can see quite a change in Route 120 here.
Oh, a lot of houses.
Not in the actual location of the road, but yeah, I can remember when it was a dirt road from Hospital Town to Lebanon.
Oh, really? Wow.
And I remember one time, probably I was maybe 5 years old, maybe younger, not much probably, but of course my father, he only had one leg, his left leg was gone, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it was pretty hard for him to be a farmer,
Yeah.
but he was.
Really?
So,
In a wheelchair? Or did he?
oh no, it wouldn't like.
Oh, he had a wooden leg.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But of course, we used to work horses, if you could, for the town, fixing roads.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't remember if that was 120 was a state road then or a town road. I almost think it was a town road. But for instance, you know where the stone house is up here, where Joe Brooks used to live.
Right, yeah.
Well, the road, instead of going where it does now, always went right around through the dooryard.
Oh.
And I had to say, I can remember one time we cut one of the woods, the horses, dump cart, cut a bunch of corduroy poles, or whatever you could pick up and get in a dump cart. Because there was a bad mud hole up just beyond Brooks's. But, you know, I started going across the flat there.
Yeah.
Everybody was getting stuck in that. So my father took a job of corduroy in that mud hole.
Really?
Yeah.
By putting branches, and how did they do it? By just filling in the hole?
Corduroy, small trees,
Small
you know,
trees,
wood,
really?
probably, maybe 10 feet long. They stuck out back of the dump cart, quite a ways, I remember. But I remember he'd pull them off, and I'd take one and throw them in the mud hole.
Yeah. Wow. And the cars could go over. Yeah. Now, when you were real small, were they using horses or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was probably 10, 12 years old before we graduated up to Doodlebug.
Yeah. Yeah. How about electricity? Did you get electricity on this side of town?
I was 11 years old when we had this house wired. See, my grandmother was alive for quite a while, stayed here. And she would never let, when they came through with the telephone, she okayed the telephone deal. But they put in electricity. Everybody would go out of the house.
She was the boss of the house, wasn't she?
She was not going to have electricity and burn her house down.
Oh.
So we got along without electricity till I was 11 years old.
Yeah. You remember the day they turned on all the lights?
Oh, I don't really remember that.
No, that's a story of my family, when they had all the lights on. Oh.
No, we had those, these come Aladdin lamps with the little
Yeah.
cloth wick thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Gas lights, they did quite a lot of light. But if you breathed hard, they'd break.
Right. Yeah. Huh. So she finally accepted it then, and you had
Yeah,
electricity.
No, I don't remember if Grammy died before we got electricity or not. But we was several years behind the rest of the neighborhood getting power.
Yeah.
But you know,
Where did you go to school?
Cornish,
Right in the
Stevens.
in Stevens. Yeah.
Of course, at that, when I was in my senior year, they had a regulation that if you completed your first semester of your senior year, you could enlist in service and still get your diploma.
Oh, really?
So I did get a diploma, but
Wow.
celebrated my graduation night in a bar room down in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, you had it. Huh. Well, okay, I think that's it. Unless you can think of anything else you want to tell the ages.
No,
Well, thank you very much.
been a, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, I've had a good life.
Good. Not everybody can say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
it would have been a lot better if I had lost my wife when I did, but
Yeah, that was,
Barbara moved in with me. And see, she and I went to, was in grade school together.
oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then she married one of my buddies.
yeah.
And I think she married him 30-some odd years. And then she divorced him, married a psychiatrist or some damn thing down in Manchester. And like I said, that didn't last very long.
What was her maiden name?
Uh,
No, it doesn't matter.
can't remember
Yeah, it
right
doesn't
now.
matter. I was thinking it was a
It was a German name. See, she was adopted.
yeah.
She basically doesn't know when her birthday is.
No.
She has a date she uses, but
No.
there's no idea whether it's accurate or not.
Well. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Well, you're
I
welcome.
really appreciate it. Good.